welcome back. As I mentioned, we have Siobhan Foster here with us. Well, hello and welcome again.
Good morning.
Good morning, and I'm so excited we get to see you every week. And of course, this weekend, I know you like the Rams, so
I do.
We're rooting for the Rams, right?
Absolutely.
Go Cooper Cup. All right, so you've got a bunch of stuff that you'd like to go over with us, and I think this is great because sometimes, you know, we need to kind of reiterate information. Not always does everybody watch our show all the time, so I like the fact that you're doing this. So I'm just going to let you just go jump right in.
Oh, great, thank you. This morning I wanted to share an overview of my approach to leading VMS. We talked about it a little bit before, but I wanted to go over it again this morning.
Okay.
Our guiding principle is a commitment to excellence and a dedication to service. We are going to go back to the basics and make sure we take care of our residents and our community. Mm-hmm. VMS is going to strive for a positive, service and results-oriented approach, enhancing customer service and the quality of life for all who live in the village.
Okay.
To achieve this, I implemented an organizational structure that reinforces our intent to take customer care and service delivery to higher levels.
Okay.
And that's what I wanted to share this morning.
Okay, and I know that you had pointed out early on the different roles that these folks have, and I know you have some stories. Sort of like, I know we're talking about Carlos Rojas, and I think that's a great story, so I'd love to hear it.
Great. I'll get that at the end. But
okay.
Carlos is going to serve as our Director of Operations. He's going to work closely with our field departments, general services, landscaping services, maintenance and construction, and security services. Mm-hmm. And again, he's going to focus on responsiveness, enhancing the customer experience, and service delivery in these key areas that impact our residents on a daily basis.
Okay.
Carlos brings a wealth of strategic and operational experience to the role, having served as a police chief and security director for Bay Area Rapid Transit.
Right. You know, question for you: how does this position differ from what you did? Is it a little bit different or similar in some ways?
It's a different focus. It's going to be a more focused focus, if you will, a smaller span of control, okay. So he can really get in and understand these departments, provide guidance to these departments, okay. And really be a part of the four field departments that operate in our community.
Okay, so you had more of an overview.
That's correct.
Okay, I see. All right, excellent.
And I did want to mention, Carlos kind of brings some history to this role. His father served as a maintenance painter in the community for years.
Wow.
So he's really invested in the community, so I'm very excited to have him in this role.
Oh, this is great. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely an expansion of services for him because, you know, obviously he was here for security, but probably a really good place to start is to know all of the security so he can bring that to the table as well. So,
absolutely.
Awesome. All right, good. And then we have Katherine.
Yes, Katherine is serving as our services manager. She's going to guide key CEO office services such as corporate secretaries, records management, and community services. Mm-hmm. She's also going to assist the Department of Recreation and Special Events in enhancing its services and financial sectors. Okay. Just bringing a little bit of expertise to that area.
Oh, that's good. I mean, they have their hands full over there. Recreation is very busy. I mean, they have lots of things that they plan out a year in advance, and I know that they've been trying to get people to work with them, which I think is changing as we speak.
Correct.
So what will she help in that department?
She's going to focus primarily on the customer service aspect, okay. Just making sure we're meeting residents' needs.
Okay, excellent. All right, perfect. And then you've got some changes in the financial service department.
I do. Steve Hormuth will be our Director of Financial Services, mm-hmm. And he will be assisted by Jose Campos, who's taking on an Assistant Director role, focusing on financial planning and processes. Okay. These two bring an interesting dynamic to the department. They're very positive, very proactive, and I look forward to them leading our community's financial health as we go into the future.
Great. Well, you've just mentioned a lot of people that I think I'm going to need to have on the show. You know, we can interview them and talk about some, I mean, I'll give them some time to get used to their position, but certainly exciting stuff. And now you've got this amazing hierarchy here.
Yes, and this is simply our organizational chart that probably no one can see very closely on the screen.
That's all right. We'll take a look at it anyway. So it looks like a lot of people.
Well, this is our organization, very complex, and again, our goal is to be dedicated to excellence and committed to services. So with Carlos and Katherine's assistance, we're very excited to move this forward.
Now, if somebody wanted to see this in detail, will this be on the Laguna Woods website
Yes,
someplace?
it already is.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay, great, good, because I think that's something really interesting to know, because oftentimes, I just had Jim Hopkins on the other day, and he talks about just the village as a whole. It's like a city. You got to run it like a city. And I think for people to be able to see how much it really takes to run this place, it's really a nice thing. So thanks for putting that up there.
You're
for them.
welcome.
They can definitely take a look at it. All right, excellent. And then, of course, if somebody wanted to get in touch with you, you have an email address.
Yes, you can reach us at generalmanager@vmsinc.org.
Excellent. That's good. Have you gotten emails yet?
Yes, thank you.
Good deal. Now, I know trash collection has been on everybody's mind. A little bit of a tough transition, but that's understandable because this is a whole new ballgame.
Yes, and so I wanted to provide an update on that.
Okay.
CRNR is sending a letter to all of our residents this week,
Okay.
and it addresses the transition challenges the company has faced. And particularly, they've been exceptionally hard hit by COVID cases amongst their employees.
Oh, boy.
So not only are they transitioning to a new route and a new community, they're now having to bring in replacement drivers. So there's just a huge learning curve, but they indicate in the coming weeks they will be back to full force and be able to provide the service levels that our residents expect.
What are some of the challenges that they were having? Was it just getting people on the street? Or was it, because I know, didn't Waste Management have to coordinate with them to take the old trash cans and stuff like that?
Yes, but this is even more fundamental than that. They just haven't had employees who can come to work to serve the community. So,
Wow.
Not different than any other
Yeah.
sector, but so they're working through that. But they wanted to update our residents on what has happened.
What a shame. Okay, good. Thanks for that.
And then they just wanted us to remind our residents that there will be a free bulky item pickup on February 19th.
Okay.
It's a Saturday. And please notify resident services prior to setting out your bulky items.
Okay.
Those items should be placed near their trash enclosure or where they normally set out their trash bins.
Okay.
And then the items need to be out by 7 a.m. on collection day. So again, if you have any bulky item needs, please take advantage of this day.
Right, and there is a listing of bulky items that are accepted and not accepted, correct?
That's correct. That's on our website as well.
Perfect. Okay, great.
And then here is simply the contact information for CRNR. All questions should be directed to CRNR, and the email address and telephone number are on the screen, as is the City of Laguna Woods' information.
Right, because this is all run by the city. It's not run by us at all.
That is correct.
Okay, so I mean, frankly, if they called resident services, we would just direct them to these numbers anyway.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, excellent, excellent. Well, gosh, you really did go fast. I thought we were going to spend a little more time together, but I appreciate all this information. Great information, and we will see you next week.
Great. Thank you, Lisa.
You're welcome. And if you want to see all of the information that we have just shared with you, of course, you can always go to lagunawoodsvillage.com. We'll be right back.